Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm T.
I'm Charlie.
And if you're not new here,
it's great to have you back, and you must know we're in Vegas. We're still here.
Yep.
Yes, we are back with another Vegas vlog. We've got so much more planned. We're getting towards the end of our trip. We're starting to get a little sad.
A little bit. More than a little bit.
We're going to ignore the fact we're getting towards the end of our trip.
Yeah.
And just have, we're just going to have to go harder now, aren't we? Have an even better time. So, we have just checked in to New York, New York. We've done a bit of a Vegas tour this time round, as you know. And it's looking nice, right?
Yeah. So, first impressions, we're really enjoying the hotel room so far.
Yeah, and the downstairs, neither of us have spent much time in New York Hotel.
No.
So that's going to be quite nice. It's actually, I don't know, it's impressing me so far.
There's quite a lot of things to do. We've got the roller coaster.
Yes, we're going to do the roller coaster. There's some good restaurants. There's like a sushi restaurant that really caught our eye when we were checking in.
Yeah.
So we may do that. But for now, we are actually off. T needs to do some shopping. You haven't done any shopping on this trip.
I have not done any shopping.
So we're off to the North Premium Outlet Mall, the North one. There's one up north of the strip, there's one south of the strip. We're going to the North one because we also want Cheesecake Factory. So that's what we're doing. We're going to do that. We were going to do a little shopping challenge.
Yes.
But
we may still do it, but yeah. We had a late night. We were very busy yesterday.
And you'd just like to buy a couple of things.
Yeah, I would actually like to buy things that I want.
Yeah, so we're not relying on me. Although if you saw the Shein challenge video, I did redeem myself. So I'm just not that confident.
What's slightly?
Slightly, what's the one they do on Friends, isn't it?
So just this amount.
But not enough to go off and buy something that T's potentially going to wear tomorrow, right?
Tonight.
Tonight. So that's what we're going to do. So you come with us, see what the North Premium Outlet Mall's North Premium Outlet Mall.
You know more than
me. We'll be there soon. It's shopping. It's outlet. There's Cheesecake Factory. We're going to get some food, and we've got a lot of plans as always.
By the way, we do know that there's a Cheesecake Factory in Caesars, but we would like the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, it's just the Caesars one's just a bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we want some natural fresh light, so we want to go to the one out there, and it's just killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
You need to do shopping. We need to eat. We love Cheesecake Factory. Although we almost went to Junior's. There's a Junior's now.
Yeah, so if you've seen our New York vlog, you'll know that we loved Junior's. We went there. Did we go there 3 times?
Yeah, I think so, probably.
Yeah, so we really ended up enjoying it, and there's one here.
Just opened up in Resorts World, so we may have to do that as well, but not two on the same day. We shall see. So, come with us. Let's go enjoy Vegas once again.
Yes, and as always, the weather is hot. The heat rash is killing me, slowly. So, quick outfit check.
Cool then.
This dress you would have seen if you watched our New York vlog. I bought this dress in Urban Outfitters. Just a long dress, clearly covering all the heat rash. This bag from Urban Outfitters. Hairband from Primark. We're not going to do the shoes because I need to put my Converse on. But this is the outfit, and obviously glasses, pretty little things.
Ready for a day of shopping. Although it's not going to be a day of shopping. We're not shopping all day. For an hour or two of shopping. I'm just, pretty
And
standard.
then Mr. Man.
Just not in all black today. That's the key.
So you've got the denim vibe going on as well.
Got my vest.
But it's denim and white.
A little bit of side boob. What else do you need when you're in Vegas? Trainers. Job done.
So that is us. We are getting ready to go.
Getting ready to go. We are going because we are hungry. Let's go. What time is it? It's like 1:30.
I was almost saying goodbye.
Tea's ready. Yeah. Right, try again. See ya.
See ya. Hey everyone, so we just got here, hungrier than ever.
Yes, so hungry, so hungry. Weather's really good. It's like 40 odd degrees. We really need to know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Don't we? Is there a generic rule for turning Celsius?
No, that's the degree. Oh right, okay.
Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Is there a generic rule? If there is a generic rule and you know it, please throw it in the comments, and then in future we'll be able to give you the Fahrenheit comparison as well. But Yeah, we're really hungry. We're gonna go get some food and then T's gonna do some
We're gonna rush up inside. Everyone's watching us from the pavement.
It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So we're gonna do that. We love Cheesecake Factory, so we're gonna be a while picking what we want to eat.
Yeah, but we'll see you in there.
We'll see you in a bit.
Bye. Does he mind?
Oh god, this might not be the spot. That's a chance.
We just had Cheesecake Factory.
We've got to be quick because we're on a very loud road. We're going to do our best. We've had Cheesecake Factory, amazing as always. There's so many things on the menu. If you haven't had meatballs, that's our best item, yeah?
Yes.
That's the all things TNC suggestion. The meatballs are
So
banging.
So nice. The amount of parmesan you get, the buttery sauce, you get some fresh tomatoes in there as well. It's just, oh.
So good. We over-ordered, as always. Everything is massive. If you want a cheesecake, share a main. That's probably our tip. But don't, I didn't share a main. I had a cheesecake because I'm just, greedy. So,
I didn't share one either. But I feel like we've learnt, how many days in are we?
7, 8.
Yeah, well, 8 days in, we've learnt to not fill ourselves until we're rolling around.
Yes.
So.
Because we're going to my favourite restaurant in Vegas tonight.
Don't let them
We
know
had to
just yet.
save space. We had to save space for that. So we're not going to tell you where it is. You'll see that soon. But T has literally kicked me out of Cheesecake Factory because she wants to go shopping.
Literally, I said to him, take your cheesecake to go.
She actually asked the lady to give it to me so I can eat it walking around the shops. Luckily, the waitress agreed with me and said, no, Trey, you can't do that. Like, give him some time. So I was able to at least try it before we left. So I've got half a cheesecake, walking around the shops, hopefully it doesn't melt. That's the kind of day it's been. Tiring.
Do you mind?
We're back from shopping. T's bought some
are
shoes.
indeed.
Where'd you get them from?
I'll show you actually. This was a very poor shopping trip, not because of my choice, but because of the options that were there. I ended
Wasn't
up
going your way, was it?
No, they're like, when you go with a plan to spend money and you don't, like, it's just.
All I'm saying is I'm glad we didn't do the challenge because I would have really struggled.
Yeah.
And I struggled the first time. So.
Steve Madden. I've never actually bought anything from Steve Madden, but I don't know, what's it called? Drawn. I was going to say born.
I was born for these shoes.
I was drawn to these trainers. I've never had denim trainers before and I like the colourway. So they are like this light denim all around the front. Got some black accenting. I love a platform shoe. And they remind me of my Adidas Oswegos a little bit. And then, yeah, just Steve Madden on the side. But I really like the colourway, so I ended up getting it.
So now, shopping's done. We're off to try this ride at New York, New York.
Yeah.
We can literally see it from our hotel room. And people are still going on it and going round it.
The screams.
We know we know we can do it. So we're going to go down. Apparently, if you show your room key, if you're staying at a hotel, you get 2 for 1 on the ride.
This might be a top tip, so if it is, we'll include top tips.
We'll confirm, yeah,
Yeah.
once we've done it. So we're going to go try that ride. We're going to leave the camera here, take our phones. I'm going to try and record on the ride with my phone. So either we're going to have some great footage of us on the ride, or I'm going to lose my phone, and that's going to be the end of my phone, and we're going to come back and talk to you on the camera. So let's wait and see.
Charlie's phone will be asked, or they'll ask you to put your phone in a locker.
Yeah, they might do.
So no loose items.
I've got a plan.
Oh.
We'll see how we get on. Right, let's go try this ride.
See you.
Oh yeah. That was fun. How are you feeling?
I think my voice is going to go very soon.
We honestly
I can feel it.
have the greatest picture. We're going to get ready for dinner, and then just before we go out, we will show this picture because it is brilliant. But the ride was fun. Didn't really record it. You got bits of us. They're really strict on taking the phone on, so couldn't do it.
Rebel.
Wait for this. We're going to have to just put a picture up of the picture because we're running late, believe it or not. But you need to see the picture from the ride. It's so good. So we'll just have to put it up so you can see it and have a good laugh. And maybe we'll add it to one of our other socials. If we do, we'll let you know. We'll tell you where it is. But
Can I just say, I did not know that New York's ride was I thought it was like a gentle one for kids.
there were kids getting on it as we went on it, right? So I think T just... But it's a great picture. It looks like we're on different rides.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. It looks like we're both on different rides. It was fun though.
It
I'm
was
glad
fun,
you did it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll put that up so you can see, have as much fun with it as we had with it. In fact, T said we had to buy it when she saw it.
Yeah.
So, there we go. But we're running late.
Yeah.
We just wanted to let you know what we're up to because we said earlier we're going to my favourite restaurant in Vegas.
And it is?
Virgil's barbecue. So I like all the fancy food and the fancy restaurants, but I'm also can be quite simple, can't I? I love a barbecue. So for me, I just love the atmosphere. I love the food, I love the atmosphere. They normally have a singer.
And one thing
So
to note, we did go to Virgil's barbecue in New York and it just didn't hit the same. So we had to come back to Vegas where it all began, where we first had it, and experience Virgil's again.
So we're hoping for some very good barbecue. Maybe a country singer playing some live music. Hopefully we'll sit outside.
And that's at Link Promenade, if you didn't know.
Yes, so we're going to shoot there now because of, in fact, like we said, running late as always. And then there's a new country bar. We're just going to stick to a theme tonight. There's a new country bar right opposite Bellagio called Old Red. And we're going to try and get into there afterwards.
It's opposite Caesars.
Well, yeah, it's sort of in between
Ish?
the two.
Yeah.
Between the two. So that's where we're going to try and go afterwards. So come with us. Let's have a nice country night, right?
We'll show you some parts of our evening, but yeah. Quick outfit check because we are both actually in denim. So we've gone for bit cash.
This is my barbecue outfit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, got a bit of room for a bit of barbecue if this all goes well. And then should we spin around for tea?
UK barbecue. I was just about to show the mirror, but look, okay, we'll focus up here because, yeah, the bathroom is very untidy. So on top I'm wearing a dress. So this is a denim dress from Ego. Like I said, I can't really show you fully. In fact, Charlie.
Yeah.
We'll just get Charlie to help us out. You can just show my outfit. Let's swap places, so.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing my Urban Outfitters bag again. I'm wearing this denim dress from Ego. It's just a little corset, bit cash, and then my new trainers from Steve Madden.
There we go. But we need to run,
Yeah.
otherwise we're going to miss out on the barbecue. That's the last thing we want. So we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Morning.
Morning.
We had the best barbecue once again at Virgil's. Definitely top recommendation. We're
From
off
us,
now.
yeah.
We're off down the strip. Not off home just yet, but we're off down the strip. We've got a few plans, a few ideas.
Looking for some breakfast first.
Looking for breakfast, so come with us, let's see what we find. But it's a beautiful day again in Vegas in June.
It is.
Always is. We pan behind us.
Don't know how much of that you saw.
No, just me at the end. But come with us, we're going to go eat. We're so hungry and we're going to start getting very hot, so let's do that. But once again, Virgil's still probably my favourite restaurant in Vegas, because it's a bold statement saying definitely, but it's up there. 5 out of 5.
For barbecue, yeah.
If you want barbecue on a casual meal, that is the place to go. Loved it. Somewhere busy, people watching. It's great, and we had the pig out, which was a bit of everything.
Yeah, we are by the roadside, so if there is noise, it's because of that.
Yeah, unfortunately, anywhere you go on Vegas Strip, you're not going to get a very
Either
quiet
music,
check-in. So
children screaming.
we did our best, but pig out. It had that chicken, pulled pork. The ribs were so good.
Brisket.
We had
cornbread,
barbecue beans, cornbread. Like if you wanted some barbecue, it's the place to go. But we've gone on about that enough now.
We went to, we were supposed to go to Old Red. The reason why we haven't mentioned it is because after the barbecue, we actually just needed to go to sleep.
It's the first night. We've been here for a good few nights. It's the first night where Vegas and the jet lag, I think, and the lack of sleep caught with us. So we actually had a quiet night. So it was quite nice. We're feeling fresh today. I'm thinking a candy martini might be in store, but let's wait and see.
We'll see.
He's thinking not so much.
We've been to Candy Martini every time we've come to Vegas, so it would be like weird for us not to.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we'll see, because there's other things we haven't done yet. So much food we haven't tried yet. I haven't had much fast food since we've been here.
I don't think I've had a burger the whole trip.
Yeah,
we need to sort that out.
I'm really fancying In-N-Out or like Chick-fil-A. I don't know how you guys say
Chick-fil-A, that's the one.
But yeah. I'm ready for it.
I haven't had a burger, but I'm also craving some more sushi, and there's a great looking sushi place in New York.
Chin Chin.
Chin Chin. Looks so good. So we may end up there, but for now, today's a day on the strip, having a lot of fun, just exploring, getting up to what we can in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Let's go get some breakfast. Brunch.
Yay.
We are just having so much good food over the last couple of days. We just had BrewDog, which is on the strip. It's like a rooftop bar. Heard lots of good things about it. Also seen it a lot because it's gone viral. It's a place that has the $150 Wagyu burger. Didn't have it. Stay away from it. But we had some banging,
Why would you stay away from it?
Wings. $150 for a burger. I'm a big burger fan, but I mean, burger's one of those foods where it's pointless making it fancy, so I don't see what.
On the description it says, "Oh, make sure you have your cameras out. It's Instagrammable." So.
Yeah, they're suckering you in. But if anyone does have it, then let us know if it's worth it, because it might be, but it just wasn't for us. But the wings we had, you will have seen them.
We actually didn't eat that much.
Good.
Yeah, we only ended up going for the sharing buffalo wings platter, and that was enough.
So good. We also had espresso martini because they weren't selling coffee. They didn't have any coffee.
So we thought next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. The logic was there, espresso martini, and that's probably the best espresso martini we've had. Here for sure,
Yeah.
but in general, it's up there, right? Top 3.
I'm not sure.
Tea's had so many espresso
For
martinis.
Vegas, I would say it's one of the best espresso martinis we've had. In the UK, I think there's a bit more competition.
And you know that I like to make bold statements with very little backing. I'm saying it, the best espresso martini in Vegas. I think it's the only espresso martini I've had in Vegas.
Well, yeah.
But there you go, I've said it, it's done. You'll notice we're actually back in the hotel. So we were planning to go for a walk and go down the strip. It's still happening, but we're bringing our wings back. And also...
We didn't get them from that shop.
Also, yeah, it's not from the shop.
ABC stores.
Also, we've done it again. We've, slipped. My phone fell. It rang the airline. The airline have changed our flights and we're now staying for 2 more days. So we've got to book a hotel. It's funny how these things sometimes happen when you're in Vegas. In fact, pretty much every time we're in Vegas, this happens. So, it's not our fault. We slipped. Thumb slipped. So we're going to go find another hotel to stay in.
Yeah.
And stay, this Vegas tour is becoming quite a tour. This is our 5th, we're going to be our 5th hotel whilst we're here. Our 2nd weekend back-to-back in Vegas, never done that before. And we're going to try and get to some pool parties, aren't we?
Yeah.
Or a pool party.
I'm a lady of little words right now because that espresso martini was the first thing I had to drink today. And it's,
Also,
mellow.
I'm trying to contain my excitement and not just be the one shouting at the camera for the next 30 minutes because we're staying for 2 more days.
We will scream louder, but this is like the corridor before we get to our room.
Yeah, so we're going to drop this back, we're going to book another hotel, and we're going to get out on the strip to celebrate with a few drinks probably.
Wish me luck.
See ya.
Bye.
Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah.
Charlie doesn't want to sit, so.
Yes. You know how some things are just meant to be? What did we say not long ago? We're thinking of going and get a candy martini from the candy martini bar. T wasn't too sure. She wasn't too sure. But when we were at the lobby in New York, you picked up a magazine.
Yes.
And she picked it up because it said 50 best restaurants in Vegas. T picked up a magazine. We'll put a picture up or we'll show you what the magazine looks like because we don't have the name of it.
You might get them in other hotels as well.
I think they were just dotted around in most hotels. And at the back of it, it had loads of vouchers or coupons. And one of them was literally for Sugar Factory, I don't forget the name of it, which is where we get the candy martinis. So basically, it's meant to be. So T was on the fence, now she knows it's meant to be.
I've got my hydration.
We've had some hydration, we're going to go try this. So we'll put a picture up of the name and the name up of the magazine because it had some good vouchers in it, you can see. A few others, not for us, but this one, we're going to go and use it. So you'll see us there in a minute.
Bye.
Go! Come on, we're off.
I'm just going to take a nice stroll up because it's actually too hot for this. This young man has so much energy and we all have to see it. But me, we're going to just stroll in this 42-degree heat and see Charlie at the top. But yeah, I'll see you guys there.
He just saw me run up the stairs, but I've had to wait ages because T couldn't get up the stairs. Vegas is making T unfit. This could be a long walk, I think. Are you going to make it? Is it just me that's not sure? Let's see. Go on, T. Let's go.
Literally above us.
T is hot and bothered. What she needs is a drink. So we finally made it. We're going to go in and get a big old margarita with sweet tea. And T's going to wake up. See ya. Look at that. Another room, another hotel room in Vegas. Just like that, we're here. We're in the Mirage. We are a little bit worse for wear. Yeah, that's fair to say. We went to Tao last night, Tao nightclub. It was a bit impromptu. We were just decided last minute. We got on the guest list. We thought, let's see what it's all about. Well, I'd been before. I really wanted you to go. Had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah, and if you didn't know, Tao's located in the Venetian. And was it anyone on the guest list or just women in general?
Women on the guest list.
Women on the guest list got a special wristband and they were allowed free drinks for, I think it was an hour.
Yeah, from well, I think it was an hour for us, but I think it was
that's the time we arrived.
I think it was until 12:30. So if you're on the guest list, because it was a Thursday night, I don't think they do that every night when there's a big performer and it's like a Saturday night. But free drinks. So you had a very good night, a very cheap night.
Yeah, and they weren't like, is it?
They didn't water them down. Yeah.
Yeah, they were top notch. Like how many times did I go back?
T had
Like,
quite a
he
few
even
drinks. This is
remembered my
why
order when I went.
T's worse for wear, because she went back and made the most of that.
Like he looked at me and he was like, "Yep, know your order."
So it was a very good decision to get on the guest list. I think you have to get on the guest list as a guy, you have to have a female in your group. So guys, unfortunately, it doesn't quite work the same. And it also, free drinks didn't work for me. So, but it made our night a lot cheaper all around. And you had a lot of fun. You had more drinks than normal. Hence, this state this morning. I'm feeling a little bit fresher.
Zero eye contact.
It's a great night. Definitely worth it. But now, as you know, we're in the Mirage. So we're going to do a review of New York, New York. Because we're done with New York, New York now. So, what do we start with first?
Should we start with location?
We can start with location. Yeah. On
Out
three?
of 5.
Out of 5. Can you tell she's struggling? Can you tell?
Okay, location out of 5.
Yeah.
Where were we?
On 3. We're at New York, New York.
No, but what was near us?
MGM's opposite, Excalibur's across the road. The other side you got Park MGM.
Okay, I'm ready.
You good? Okay, on 3. And we've got half stars in this, just so you know. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 3.5. Yes. See, there we go. Oh.
Oh. Oh no, well, all good, thank you. Thank you.
We haven't even checked the minibar yet, and we're being asked if we want it to get dinner. So, 3.5 out of 5. Yes. Go on, you go first.
So it's a good location, and it's got quite a few of the other resorts around it. But for me, and maybe this is just personal preference, it's still not central enough. Like, there is a walk that you have to do to get back onto like the main stretch of the strip. So yeah, it does have a lot around it, but it's just a bit further out. Yeah,
I'm the same. It's personal preference, I think. I just prefer the other end of the strip. So New York, New York is down with MGM. It's towards Excalibur, Luxor. It's that end of the strip. And it's really nice. It's central, so much things to do. But obviously, with the Vegas Strip being so long, it's like 3 odd miles. Even if you are on the strip, you're far away from stuff. It's something like that. I don't know. I'm sure if it's more specific, someone will let us know. But very good, pretty central. Just we both prefer the other end, right?
I was thinking of 3 meters.
3 meters. It's definitely not 3 meters long. So that would be it. I think, yeah, just come up a little bit more on the strip, and I'm happy. I kind of like when it starts from sort of Cosmo, probably, or we rate Aria, so it's probably Aria. That's just personal preference. Still very good location though. So next,
should we do the room?
We can do the room, yeah. On 3, straight into it. 3, 2, 1, 4. Oh, this is we just are so in sync. I'll go first. I think for the price point, I think it is one of the 4 stars. It's good value price. I think it's sort of in the mid-range tier. When I compare it to other hotels, when I compare it to the room in MGM, when I compare it to the room in Paris, those sort of hotels, then and Planet Hollywood, I just think it was the best out of all of those, and they're all a similar price point. So for me, very good value for money, so I had to give it a 4. Bathroom was a little bit of a...
I think the bathroom was okay. It's just the setup. I didn't like that the toilet was next to the, what's it called, the mirror. And I didn't like, the
the bathroom was a bit of a lower.
The bathroom,
end.
yeah. When T says okay, that just sums it up. You get some really nice bathrooms in Vegas. When you think Venetian, Encore, even Caesars, we've had some good
The
bathrooms.
sink space is pretty decent, but that's because
yeah,
the sink is tiny.
It's just not. It's nothing special. That's gonna just stop it being any higher for me. But when you compare it to the same price range hotels, it's a good bathroom, standard bathroom. Right? It's not worse than any of in the same price range.
I think in terms of the room for me, what let it down is the light. The lighting is just very dark to get ready in. It's like the room was made for you to only sleep in, and they want you out on the
Encourage
strip.
you to get out. We like the decor, like you said, theme. It wasn't really a theme. It was like the style of the room. It worked. It looked cool. Was it a
kind of
theme?
matched like the New York vibe of the rest of the hotel in terms of the quirky wallpaper, the accenting. I thought it was really good.
We had street view. We got a good look at the MGM, which I think is so nice at night, bright and green. One of the things that I would say that also let it down is we had so many individual curtains to pull. At night, it was fine, but as soon as it starts getting sunny, you've got a gap somewhere in the room or in multiple places in the room. You just couldn't shut all the light out. Yeah, you couldn't shut all the light out. So it's not a place for a good night's sleep if you're like trying to sleep past the sun coming up. But in summary, said a lot about it. Compared to other rooms at that price range, I think it's one of the best. Cool. What should we do now? Service?
Service, yeah.
Service. 3, 2, 1, 3. Oh, 4.
I was gonna say 3.5, and then I was like 4.
Don't let me sway you. So
No.
you've got a 4.
The reason I gave it a 4 is because we had a pretty easy check-in. When we were inquiring about extending our stay, pretty easy. In terms of the luggage being taken up to our rooms, looked after, holding our luggage, it was very easy to just scan and get your luggage called for. The room attendant, the maids were lovely. And although we didn't get our room clean because we were
chose
just
not
there.
to. We asked them. They came and we were in and we said, no, don't worry about it.
But yeah, they were just really lovely, the staff, I found.
See, for me, I have to say my rating of 3 out of 5 is on the Vegas scale, which means I'm rating it compared to other places in Vegas. In general, it would have been a 4 compared to hotels in general, but for Vegas. And for me, it was just the service was good. It wasn't stand out. I mean, everyone we spoke to was really polite, really friendly. We just didn't have. I guess for me,
you didn't really notice the
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I guess.
They're
That's
just
for me.
there
That
if you
was
really need them.
they weren't. Yeah, other places you just see people. They come ask you for help. It was more when you needed them. They were really good, but they weren't always there. And one bugbear I had, bugbear. Can't even speak. I had, and you're going to remember this. Is twice we queued up in the check-in line. And someone would walk, so that everyone's waiting in the check-in line to go to the desks to be served. And then one member of staff would randomly walk along the check-in line to talk to people. But they always started at the back. So they would then come along the check-in line, take the person from the back of the line and take them round
to be checked in.
And that just doesn't make any sense. Start with we were never at the front, right?
Yeah, we were always in the middle.
So that just doesn't make any sense. Serve the people at the front. I think that's really poor service, to be honest. I just think it's like almost, it's not really the word, but it's almost like bad manners, right?
Yeah, it just felt like it.
And that, for me, knocked it down. But apart from that, when you needed them, really good.
Maybe that's why I went to say 3.5.
Subconsciously, yeah, you're thinking there's something that should be there. But yeah, okay. So,
last thing is things to do.
Things to do. As we know, every hotel tends to have so many things to do. So again, it's a bit of a Vegas scale on this one. But shall we jump in? Ooh. It's tough. This one's tough.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, 3.5. Oh, 4.5. Boom. Go on, you have to explain that.
Yeah, I gave a 4.5 because New York has roller coaster, it has an arcade,
and she's giving it 4.5 because it has an arcade. We know
it
two has an arcade.
It has the theatre, the casino, of course. There's just a lot of different shops and stuff there as well, and restaurants. So I gave it a 4.5 because there's a lot of things to do, not only for adults, but it seemed like a very family-friendly hotel. So if you are traveling to Vegas with a family, you've got kids, it seemed like a place where a lot of the families were staying. So yeah, I gave it a 4.5 because it kind of catered to everyone. Yeah.
That's fair. And one of the things I would say when you're saying that is it's got, we don't really talk, well, we haven't really touched on this, but it had really cool, like, where it's trying to replicate New York, it had like streets, and it really did give a New York vibe, and there was a lot of little like delis and bars, and it really looks cool, and you'll see it through the vlog, like how it stands out, like the cobbled flooring. They even had crossroads on the floor.
Yeah, we only really resonated with it because we went to New York in February. So a lot of the things we were like, oh, there's that, and oh, there's that. So the design really did come together with New York.
And the way they've done that with all the little restaurants and bars and shops, I think, not shops, coffee shops and things like that, I think that gives it a good rating for me on things to do. I guess for me, I don't think the restaurants stood out as much. I've just said about it had lots of little smaller bars and sort of small light bite places which looked really cool. But the main restaurant, for it being obviously a New York theme, there was a lot of like Italian.
It was mainly Italian, I would say.
It's kind of like too much of the same thing, in my opinion. Had a Cinnabon though. Didn't get one.
And in the Cinnabon, it has either side, it's got like pictures of
Central Park.
Central Park.
It's like you're in Central Park.
So it's like you're in Central Park while you're sitting there with your Cinnabon and your tea or coffee or whatever you choose.
Loads of light bites. They have the theatre for the show, which is Car, I think. K-A. I don't know how to say that. But yeah.
Remember at the top of New York, you also have the food hall.
Yes, you do. Yeah. But my wings from the
Yeah, but that's
food hall.
Wing Zone. You can't judge the whole
Wing
food hall
Zone
on Wing
was
Zone.
not good. But for me, solid. But I think, like T said, more family orientated, and that just it's not what I'm personally after, right? So that's why I gave it the score I gave it. Yeah, but you gave it 4.5.
Just considering the audience.
You're just considering it. There you go. So, is that everything? We've done service, we've done things to do, we've done the room, we've done the location. Now it's overall rating, yes. Okay. Before we give it the overall rating, let's just confirm this brings everything in. So this is considering the price point as well as everything else, because obviously if we rated it purely based off of everything you got in it, it would just go on a scale in general from the most more expensive 5 stars lowest. So this is all round price point value, everything. What would we give it?
Yeah. Cool. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 4.
Yes. Very solid.
Yeah.
Very solid. I think it's actually very good value for money. Of all the hotels around that price point, I personally think it's up there as one of the best. When I say around that price point, I'm talking MGM Grand, MGM Park, I'm talking Planet Hollywood, we're talking
Planet Hollywood,
Paris, and I would include Mirage in that as well, which we're here at the moment. You haven't stayed here before, so that doesn't really count in yours. But for me, up there, when I talk about all of those, it's up there as one of the best.
I forgot to mention, in terms of the room, you couldn't really hear, I didn't hear anything at night.
Or between. We'd just come from MGM Grand, and you can literally hear people brushing their teeth.
Sneeze.
Yeah, so we didn't hear any noise. That was really good. So solid, right? Anything you want to add? Have I done such a good job you don't need to add anything more in the summary?
It just was such a well-rounded experience for me. I really enjoyed our time in New York. I did try and get us extended, but yes, that price point was not pretty. I thought we might have gotten a discount because we were already staying there, but it seems really busy and popular. And
those of you that have been to Vegas before and shopped around for hotels, then the prices really fluctuate, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense, some of the prices. So for us, if we wanted to stay in New York for 2 more nights this weekend, it was costing more than Aria. It was costing pretty much the same as Cosmo. It just doesn't make any sense when you compare the hotels and what you get. As great as it was, price point wouldn't have made sense.
And that might have just been the room that we were staying in because we were looking to extend that room. But yeah, it was still very hefty price point.
Yeah, definitely. So, very happy. Although we're in Vegas for a little bit longer, that's the end of this vlog. So we'll put a link up to another video we know you'll love. I'm sure it'll be Vegas related, of course. And we will see you
in the next one.
Next one.
Bye.